Hi, my name is Matthew Smith. I'm a multivariable calculus student at the Belmont Hill School and a proud 3-6 scorer on the latest New England Math League competition. Today I'm tasked with explaining the concept of limits to a 10th grader. Sitting with me today is Jack McHugh, a fourth former. Welcome, Jack.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm really glad to have you. So Jack, do you know what a limit is?
A limit?
Yes.
It's like a restriction.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close. So in math, a limit is what something approaches, some function, let's say. So at some point. So you're a biology student and you've taken Envi Sci in the past, so you've done some study with populations, right?
I have.
Yeah. So do you remember what a carrying capacity is?
It's how I believe it's how much the ecosystem or the environment can hold, pretty much, or something.
Yeah, that's perfect. So the carrying capacity is actually an example of a limit. It's essentially the value that the function of population is going to approach over time. So you can imagine some scenario. Say you have some rabbits growing in your backyard or something like that, and they reproduce really quickly. So you're gonna have, before you know, you're gonna have 500 rabbits in your backyard. But your yard can only, so let's say the carrying capacity is 250. Your yard can only support 250. So the population is going to slowly dwindle down to get closer to that 250 number. And while at any given moment it may be a little bit more, a little bit less than 250, over time that number is going to approach 250. And that's what we say the limit of the rabbit population is as time approaches infinity.
Yeah, survival of the fittest once those rabbits get out back.
Yeah.
Only can have so many of them running around back there.
Exactly.
Hey guys, it's Austin from Chalkboard Math Tutorials. If you like that video, smash the like button below, check out our channel and subscribe, and if you missed the last video, check it out here.